smooth wide in the first corner.
Live feed.
Neptune with a good first sector, actually quicker than Mitzi's first sector.
We'll check him, yes. Ooh, half a second up. Even on the pole time. So, could he be the devil in the box? Like,
oh, he does a Randy on the wall from Tequila.
Oh, so he clipped the rear wheel?
Yep.
And then it throws you around. Cool. Well, YouTube Live is working at the moment. Well, bad for Neptune, but he doesn't have any damage, so he can try to go again, and he goes in. So we're gonna switch to Seagull, aka Meal. And let's see what he does. 54. Well, ooh, clips the wall. Coming into the swimming pool section, or La Piscine.
Be interesting to see if Blue comes out for a lap or not, because he's still in the pits and hasn't left yet. So it's a bit of a risk not setting a lap if he doesn't.
Well, probably with the way it's going at this rate, you only need one lap.
Dasville was on the first sector and the P2, but then clipped the wall in the hairpin.
Yep. So probably we're gonna have Blue out in a couple of seconds. Let's check what Dave is doing, because he only put in a banker lap. And Dave is going to be smart. He's going to set his time on the super. So he's the first one who mixes up. That's quite interesting, because like I said, most of these guys will run ultras. If for go long, then
that's full.
okay.
That's full set 11-9.
9, yo, coming close towards. Ah, not close. It's still a second. Let's see. Dave has up a lot of oversteer at the moment. Coming towards this chicane. It's a good exit. Brushes the wall with his rear left tire. Fast to La Piscine. Yes. Good exit here. Well, this could be an astonishing lap. Looks okay, so. Oh, 112.6. It's okay. On the super. We also have a Blue out.
Blue and Neptune are both out now.
Okay, I'm switching to Blue.
Neptune's at the start line for his lap now.
Okay. Blue is in La Piscine. And somebody made nice room for him. Blue is on the ultra tire, so
first sector. Vodka goes even quicker with a 10. Oh my
5.
God. Yeah, Blue got invalidated on his lap.
Yep, and not enough time to go. So, what's Neptune doing? 1:13.1.
Goes on to P6.
Yep. So,
Ipovic and Mitzi both improved and went past Dave.
yep, I can see that one. So, who's the last one in a lap? Siegel will get the checkouts and doesn't jump. Slow. Don't know what's wrong with Siegel, but he's quite slow. Neptune is still in a lap and improving.
Dave is just coming around the last corner now and he was 3/10 up going into the third sector.
Okay.
Which would actually get him back into P3. And he does.
He does.
P3.
Okay, so it depends. What is Neptune retired?
He retired.
Strange, because he was up. So probably got invalidated.
That's quality done. That's the final positions. Yep.
So after this, we're going to see the official results, which means that Team Vodka Shot is in pole position with a 1:10.556, which is unbelievably quick, followed by Dustfell, Easy Eye Dave on the supers, Mitzi, Ipovic, Neptune, RB14 Siegel, HT1 D-Raver 2K18, WL Blue 66 and X-Power 89.
Not even
With
set
the
the
race.
time.
Yep, 2 crashing out, 1 invalidated.
How do you think the first corner is going to go?
Yeah, that's crashing if we're back. The WRL Bourbon race. And look, you had a question.
How do you think the first corner is going to go?
Well, it's probably going to. I always chip in P4 so I can see the most of the guys coming through. Probably 1 or 2 front wings will be lost, and well, it's just hoping for not too much carnage, but we'll never know.
I'm going to sit on WRL Blue from the start because he's near that. He's in 9th, so you can basically see most of the field.
That's true. Well, I'm gonna follow the 4th place driver,
Yep.
which I thought was Mitzi.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, well, drivers are setting up their strategy as we speak. Everybody will start on the ultra subs except EVGI Dave, who is mixing it up in the stints. And it's quite interesting to see with this 50% race how many stops those guys are gonna need and which kind of stops are faster. Can you do it on a 1-stopper or do you need to do 2? Also, if you look at this position from the pit lane, on the right side is the swimming pool section. So that's a beauty to see. If you're sitting there, you can also can see pit lane, see the swimming pool, and see the harbor. Well,
Getting
front
underway.
up. Lights go on, lights go off, and we got a start from Easy Eye Dave, I guess. Can he put it up the inside? No, still alive.
Oh, someone lost a bit of wing into the first corner.
Yeah.
I think it was Ipovic. Oh no, it was Seagull.
Yep. So Siegel is the first victim of Monaco. We're following Dustfell at the moment in 2nd position. Who is... Well, they're coming through Casino. It looks like Vodka is already on the loose. And they sit back, relax, enjoy his super sauce. while just chasing these guys. If Dusville can put up a fight against Team Vodka Shot, would be very good for the championship.
Just to mention, X-Power went from 10th to 7th in the first part.
Oh, he did good then. Probably something with what happened between Seagull and some of the guys in the back.
Yep.
It's Dusville who is trying to get Easy Eye Dave.
Oh,
well,
Raver hit the wall into the first turn. I think he's lost part of his wing. He looks.
So he just brushed the wall with his front end.
Yeah. And now
s-
Power's right onto the back of him, so.
Okay, well we also can see a fight between Easy Eye Dave and Mitzi. Like we said, Easy Eye Dave is on the super sauce. He's taking the gamble here because you do need a lot of pace on this tire.
Power's going to go up the inside. Power's going to try and go up the inside.
Yes, and he takes the position. Goodly seen. Like I was telling you, need to do a lot of pace on this super softs to trail the guys in front of you and to benefit from it. Well, we can tell about that because this last midday or last afternoon we did a session to test strategies out, and yeah, it's quite easy for ultra soft drive. Gaps are starting to form between Dusville and Team Vodka Shot.
Vukovic is right behind Raven now, so I think he's suffering from that wing damage that I think he might have got into turn 1.
Yes, and he's also on the super.
Yep.
So he took a gamble because he didn't set a time. Has front wing damage and a guy on the ultras behind him. Any idea which tire Blue is?
Blue is ultra soft. And he's catching
Ipovic.
Oh,
we have
he's
a
done
spin for X-Power. Was it X-Power? No, it was D-Raver.
It was Raven, yeah.
Okay.
Ipovic and Blue both making up a position now.
Yep, and it's Blue who's chasing Ipovic. No, it's X-Power against Neptune Marv.
Yep.
So a lot of yeah, well, hectic in the first couple of laps. It's X-Power who touches the wall and going into the first corner. You can see a time penalty for D-Raver, probably because of the wing damage.
Power crashed out in qualifying, but it looks like he has pretty good race pace, so if he didn't crash out, he could have started higher up.
Probably that will be the case, or his car is really set up for the race, so when it's heavier he has more advantage. Is he going to do it? No, not yet. Maybe next lap.
I think Neptune might have wing damage. He seems to be struggling a bit. I think I saw him clip a wall earlier.
If you go on board with him, you can see that. Still X-Power chasing behind Neptune within a second, so that's one thing for sure. We can see Ezzy live on YouTube in the chat. Good evening, Ezzy. This is a nice battle to watch between X-Power and Neptune Love.
Yep.
He has a good exit, but he isn't close enough to outbrake him, so. And it's a difficult spot to do, coming out of the tunnel and just over the crest, and then you have to.
Oh, Neptune!
Whoa! Neptune lost it, but it.
Lucky to even survive in the race there.
Yeah, that's really lucky, because normally if you crash off there, then it will be. Most of the time it will be left front or right front. Yeah, left front suspension, which breaks off.
And Rayvol making a position because of that mistake.
Yep. Well, it's a long race. It's 39 laps, so nothing wrong here. He's going to the softs. I proved on Tuesday that could work if you keep them nice and tidy.
Be interesting to see if Power can close it back on Mitzi.
Yep, that was exactly what I was thinking. At the moment, in top, looking through the times, it's 9 seconds for Easy Dave on Vodka. I predict somewhere around lap 15 we'll have the first regular pit stops.
Well, Neptune hit the wall again, but I don't think he got any. He didn't get any damage, but he's got a Seagull right behind him now.
So let's check.
Oh, Vodka gets a time penalty.
Oh, 3 seconds, multiple warnings. That's interesting. I'm checking the damage of Neptune, and he doesn't have any.
Yeah.
So he's got Seagull right behind him now. Probably will be a bit faster, even on those soft tires.
Raver goes into the pits. I don't know if he had damage, but he's pitting onto the soft.
Yeah, well then he suspects he has damage. Watching come out of pit lane, it's very small and tight here. Didn't cross the yellow line, so that's good. Good performance also from Mitzi. He's keeping a close trail of 3 seconds behind Easy Dave. X-Power with a 3-second time penalty, and he has a 5-second gap against X-Power, so quite nice. If you're driving too close behind somebody, you lose. Well, you do need a lot of downforce here, so you won't lose a lot, but it's just difficult to drive behind somebody within a second.
After Vodka's first penalty, he's got another warning as well.
Okay, so hey,
oh, he's crashed into a swimming pool.
Yep, on the inside. So he bounced off the wall, probably. Yeah, he did. So switching to Team Vodka shot. He's sliding all over the place, especially out of Tabak. Ooh, hit wall, lost a piece of his front wing.
Who's
so
this?
That's Team Vodka shot, so even the leader in our race isn't enjoying Monaco like he should, I guess.
Blue's gone into the pits.
Blue is in pit lane. Okay, lap 9, that's early. Ah, front left wing damage. And he's switching to the supers, I guess.
Softs.
Softs, yeah, the game says
soft.
Yeah, but the video. And
yep,
Yeah, they're red, so I always tend to... Oh, now they're yellow.
But they're
Oh,
red
now
again.
they're red. Yeah, they're red again. So,
This is
well,
very interesting.
well, I even saw a race where one guy had like 3 ultra softs and 1 soft on it, so...
I
It's
think
all
he's
possible.
actually on the softs though, but it just...
Yeah. I guess he is. Watching to Ipovic, who got up to X-Power.
Oh yeah. X-Power's pitting. Did he get damage? I'm not sure. Oh, Power got the stop going for speeding in the pit lane. First one this race.
Yeah, and he has with damage. So Ipovic moves up a place. So X-Power made his pit stop coming in front of Neptune Love, I guess.
Just.
Yep, just. So this is a battle. But this is kind of strange because we saw Neptune and X-Power both with damage clearing the front wing. Blue also did it, but he lost a lot of time with it. Still, Mitzi in 4th place, keeping the gap about 3 seconds.
Closest battle right now is P6, Neptune and Seagull. Not too far away. Neptune gets a time penalty. So.
Big of power slide of X-Power coming out of the back. Weird to see.
Interesting that when X-Power pitted for the front wing change, he went on super softs to see if, I don't know if he'll get them to the end of the race.
No, he was.
Yeah.
Because he went in lap 9.
Yeah.
So 30 laps on the set of supers ain't gonna cut it. Not in 50%. I did a 100% stint this afternoon and I managed to get about 35 laps out of the supers. So,
Yeah.
well, divided through half, you can make it 30 laps. And with the amount of lockup and sliding all around he does, he will gonna burn them off. So
Maybe a bit of a the wrong strategy call there from him.
yeah, probably.
Really with the time penalty. It's not really racing anyone at the moment though, so.
Nope. Probably a lot of these guys, except for the top 5, I guess, are well, they're still racing. Especially Dave on the supers, trying to maintain the same amount of gap, even 1.5 a second in the last few. But for the rest of the guys,
Dave's actually extended the gap on Mitzi and he keeps it. I don't know if Mitzi has damage, but he seems to be taking that a little bit too cautiously. Have damage.
I'm
Yep,
on
he's
board
coming
with
into the
Mitzi
pits.
at the moment, so it looks like he has small wing damage.
Yeah, he does.
Will replace it and goes to the supers. Softs. Ah, game, come on, make up your mind.
8 months after the game comes out and it's still broken.
Yep. Well, fantastic job, Codemasters. Thank you for supporting us all the way through by having tires which glitch out. And there's his teammate.
Oh, just ahead, just behind Powell.
Yeah, and we saw that from the onboard view, so we captured it at the right spot.
Powell has to pit again though, so...
Yep, that's for sure.
Unless he's some miracle tyre, like, unless he can keep his tyres like unbelievably.
Well, I don't think so, because really, like I said, the amount of lockups, and we're following X-Power at the moment. If you see Tabak, the moment he comes onto the gas, the back end steps out, and well, that's just burning off rubber.
Yep.
So like you said, he has to perform a miracle to do it. And we're going into machine, so the next one will be Tabak. And look here, on the right, goes on the power, slides, yep. He did overshoot himself on the braking, but... So, who's working miracles at the moment? Vodka is doing, Dasvel is doing, and it also looks like Ipo is doing. Because...
Vodka was lucky then, he hit the wall button and he didn't get any damage, so...
Well, that's a lucky shot for him. Vodka shot, lucky shot, huh? Let's see, tracking down Ipo, here he is. To be honest, lap 15, so the Ultrasoft guys are coming in now. I don't think they can manage it until lap 20. Checking this style of Ipovic, he drives in comparison to X-Power a bit more cleaner. Maybe it's something to do with traction settings, but the rear end doesn't step out that much. We can see under braking that his tires, well, he probably does run ABS, so no smoking tires from him.
Yep, Vodka comes into the pits. Dasvel follows.
Okay, Vodka, Dasvel. Vodka to the supers, Dasvel.
I think Vodka got a wing change. Yeah, Vodka got a wing change. So I don't know if Dasvel will come out ahead.
Dasvel comes out ahead.
Dasvel.
Yep, Dasvel overtook the lead because the wing change of the Vodka shot.
Be interesting now.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see because we got ECI Dave in front at the moment, followed by Dasvel and team there. So Dave will go to lap 25, I guess.
Yeah, something around that.
Yep. I think that's the best solution to do. Go to lap 25, stick on some ultras and go to the end.
That's what the recommended strategy says, lap 25.
Yeah, so keep it out of the wall. That's the only thing we can say.
It'd be interesting to see if Dasvel and Vodka can actually catch Dave before he gets into the pits, and it looks like they are closing the gap all the time. So,
well, at the moment they are closing the gap, but it's Vodka who's closing up to Dasvel, and if this fight will go on, then probably it's in favor of ECI Dave.
Yep.
Because if Vodka starts putting his nose next to Dasvel's car, for certain he will try to fend off, and if you're trying to block off, and especially here on Monaco, you'll lose plenty of time.
The gap is coming down very fast though. Ipovic has gone into the pits and his car's disappeared for me.
Okay, well I can see him here. Switches to the supers, switching back to the cell in the tunnel.
Neptune got damage again, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
Neptune got damage again.
Well, it's that's fell
That's
who
fell
picks
with a
up
time penalty.
Yep.
Equaling it out with Vodka now, because they both have one time penalty each. Dave's doesn't have any.
That's correct. Ooh, brushes the wall there. That's held it. Well, it's for Dave. It's a matter of Vodka putting the pressure on Dasvel, so he can try to.
That's what Dasvel responds. Oh, Vodka with another penalty. Vodka's now got 2 3-second penalties, so actually Dasvel's got even more of an advantage, and so's Dave. If Dave is within 6 seconds of Vodka at the end, then he finishes ahead. So,
well, pit stop takes a long while here. So if Dave goes in now, 24 seconds, 26 behind. That's 20 seconds. But the only thing Dave needs to do is fend them off until lap 25, because the moment these guys are pushing their supers to the max to try and overtake, they will derate faster than normal.
So you got pitted again. I didn't see if he had damage or not, but Blue's made up 2 places, and he'll be going to the end on them softs, I should think. So.
Yep, and we got a 3-way battle for the lead, and it's Dave who opens the door. What?
Speechless. What was that?
Yeah. Flabbergasted, I could say.
We'd have to speak to Dave about that one after the race. That was very weird.
Yeah, it looked weird because he came onto the straight and it just looked like he took his foot off the gas.
They closed an 8-second gap in 2 laps, and then he just lets them pass like he's being lapped or something. I don't even know.
The other thing, which could be, is that he is hoping they're gonna fight each other hard enough so he can just follow and they destroy their tires and have to go again.
Yep.
But in lap 19 of 29, is that smart?
Probably not. He's losing. He's already 2.5 seconds behind.
Yep. And he needs to do another 5 laps.
Yep.
So he had a good car in quali, but for the race, it doesn't seem to pan out.
I'm still confused about why he just let him pass. He could have helped them up, and then when he went into the pits, he would have been a lot closer than what he's going to be now. He's already 4 seconds behind, and it was a lap ago that he let him pass.
Yeah, and I know for sure you won't want to ruin their fight, but if you're in front of them, sorry, but make the car as wide as you can. Let them
He's going to be
go on
about 50. He's going to be 15 to 20 seconds behind them when he actually pits. So if he's not careful, then like X-Power could get past him. But I think X-Power has to pit again, like, but
Yep.
still.
And it's Neptune and Seagull who is going to be lapped here. Because the first runner you see is Seagull, the second is Neptune, and then we got both leaders in the race. Oh,
and Neptune actually goes up the inside of
yeah, smart. So for the guys watching on Mixer, we did show you Seagull. He didn't do good.
Well, we're getting very close to Dasvel now.
He did hit him. I saw parts flying off. And we can check that. So checking his front wing. see a left turn will come up shortly, so winger plates on both sides still good.
You've got Dave already 8 seconds behind.
Yep, and it's X-Power who's taking back time to Dave also.
Yep. Ipovic overtakes Mitzi in the tunnel. Ipovic is in a good position here because he's closing on Power and Power has to pit again, so Ipovic is looking good. Oh, he just hits the wall as I say that. He's lost the left hand side of his wing.
And that is Ipo?
Yep, he's got to go into the pits. And so is Mitzi as well. So Blue should make 2 positions here.
Mitzi's already standing still, can see what they're doing, can see what they're doing at Ipo. Sounds like front wing changes. And it's Ipovic still in front of Mitzi.
Blue's going to get into 5th here.
Yeah,
Yep, Blue's
well, yes he is. Yeah.
Even though they're going to be faster behind him, if Blue can hold
Dave
them
is
off,
in.
then... Oh. Yep. A couple of laps earlier than we thought, but 15 seconds behind already.
Okay, the way he drove out of pit was strange.
Yeah, he just drove out of his actual pit. He just actually drove out of his area in the pit,
Yep.
Or no, he's in his actual garage. That's it. He just drove out of his garage. X-Power up into 3rd.
Yep.
What's happened to Blue? Blue just,
He's
he's getting lapped. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see the guys. I just thought I didn't understand what happened there. Blue's now a minute behind Dave in 4th, so he's got Ipovic and Mitzi very close.
Yep, and still this battle for the lead is going on.
You got to keep an eye on the penalties for the front 2 because Dazfel's on 1 and Vodka is on 2 at the moment. So
maybe
let's see if Blue puts up a better fight than Dave for his position.
Yeah.
Also, Neptune is joining in the back of the train behind Blue.
Is it that big? No. Yeah.
Yep.
I can see Blue,
4
I
cars.
can see Ipo.
And Seagull only 5 seconds behind.
Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, Blue's
4-man
lose
train
out.
behind Blue.
Blue is gonna lose out on this one, and it's Vodka who's losing out a bit of time on Dazfel. Team Vodka, another 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's 9. That's in favor of Dave at the moment.
Yep, but he's still 30 seconds behind, so he needs to get another 21 seconds.
Yeah, that's the thing for sure. We got another guy in the chat. His name is Jamie O'Connor. Watching the race here. Let's see. The gap between Ipo and Dazfel this big? Yes, it is. 4 seconds.
What's happened to vodka?
I don't know. I was checking.
Doesn't look like he has damage.
Switching back to the blue train.
Oh, vodka does have damage. And Dazfel gets another. Vodka's got damage.
Okay, so 6 and 9 then.
That's good for Dave. Dave could get into third. Yep, vodka's in the pits.
Yeah, Vodka is in pit lane.
While that happened, Dazfel got another 3 second time penalty, so
So
he's
it
now
was
on 2.
Blue who undone himself from a lap down against Vodka. Vodka chases his wing, goes on to the ultras. So where is?
I think he's
Dave?
gonna come. I think he's gonna come out ahead of him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be close, but I think.
Well, in front of X Power. No, in front of Dave. Yes. And
Dave
like
let
we
him through, basically cost him his own race.
Yeah. Yeah. He did. Back on to the blue train. Well, we have a
Someone
yellow.
clipped the wall. Was it Vodka again? I think
No.
Vodka hit the wall again. It looks like he has damage.
Yep,
again.
he did.
Yeah.
Left front.
It's all going wrong for Vodka.
And now it's Dave on the steel. It's all going horribly wrong for Vodka. Well, he is first in the championship and he has a 60 point gap advantage, or 58 I must say, but so even though with Dazfel closing in on him, if he won't be on the podium, it won't be bad for him. He will keep his championship hopes really alive, and by saying this, you win your championship on your bad day, so that doesn't matter. Switching back to blue and the train in the hairpin. The train consists of a locomotive WL Blue, followed
Blue
by
has damage,
first,
I think.
first
damage.
wagon Ipovic, second wagon Midzi, and oh,
Lipovic loses his wing.
and,
No,
and
who was you on board with the...
I was on board with blue, and
Yeah, I was the same. Yep.
well, it looked like they hit each other and blue came over to the left, but
I don't think Blue put him into the wall. I think their like wheels got caught and then Blue kind
Yeah,
of
I guess
over
that-
to the left of
Yeah.
Ipswich's wheel. That's Ipswich's race.
well, if you can put on a set of ultras, and with this train still going on, while it's Midzi who was looking by blue, and blue needs to hold this line to get it like this. Yes.
Vodka's actually stayed out ahead of David. He hasn't actually paired. So his
No.
wing might not be very badly damaged at all if he's... Oh, he's just clipped the wall again.
Now it's now it's damaged enough. So strange thing happened with Blue and Ipovic. Again, it's Midzi who's looking to get past Blue. For the moment, biggest winner, X Power, started in the back, driving the second. But still, I think he has to go for another stop.
Yeah. I'm surprised he just doesn't do it now so that he can get some fast laps in on the ultras. But I don't... The longer he stays out, the more the gap is going to close.
Yeah. In worst case scenario, he will end up fourth. So
Fourth, yeah.
10 laps to go. Stick a set of ultras. Give it all you have. And for us tomorrow on Friday, it will be a long and interesting race also, because we are doing this track for 100%, and that means the full 87 laps.
It's 78.
Yeah.
It's 78 laps.
78.
Blue
That's
gets
a good-
another time penalty. That's his second one of the race. So, and I know Mitzi has at least one, and I think Neptune has 2 as well. So,
that's Team Vodka shot. 9 seconds of penalty.
yep.
That's,
Dave doesn't have anything.
Exactly. Dave just has to sit there, doing nothing, just follow. He literally can throw out the line and let Team Vodka shot pull him around the track. Question will be, will there become a second place for Easy Eye Dave? Because we have X-Power 3 seconds in front of Team Vodka shot.
Yep. He's been on them super softs for 21 laps now, so.
Also watching the blue train again, or still. Blue is doing everything he can to fend off the guys following him or attacking him. You can see he's struggling, and here comes the attack from Mitzi on the outside. Will Mitzi do it? No, slight contact, but nothing too harsh.
I think Dave and Vodka both have damage. That's why the gap's just like holding.
I think Dave and Vodka are talking to each other and trying to catch up to X-Power.
They're actually losing time on it, so I think Vodka is either struggling with that wing or made another mistake, because Dave has closed a 2-second gap to right behind him and they've lost.
Yep.
They've lost like a second and a half on power.
So checking the cars of Dave, left front damage. Checking Vodka, left front damage. X-Power, no damage. Dustfell, no damage. So that's the deal at the moment. Both Easy Eye Dave and Team Vodka shall have damage.
Vodka just cut that corner again, so he must be close to another penalty.
And what's the amount of maximum penalties you can get there? 15? And then you're disqualified?
Oh, Vodka pitted. Vodka pitted.
Vodka?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Something
Again.
like that stuff.
Goes to the Super Ultras. Got them in the game. Another front wing. He's smart, he will do the same. Yeah, well, if David's smart, he will do exactly the same thing. Go in, get a new front wing, put it on the Ultras. He got a set left.
Yep.
And just follow.
Mitzi's overtaken Blue because Blue had to, Blue had to stop for power because they lapped, and Mitzi managed to get past Blue, like what Neptune did to Seagull.
Yep. Smart. Good move. So next one up is Neptune trying to overtake WL Blue 66. If I was Blue, well 33 or 39, I would have done it in lap 29. I would because Blue is on the softs. He's on them a long time. We know they can go to the end, but they aren't fast.
Yep.
So, well, if you get in, you're gonna lose about 20 seconds to Neptune. I ain't gonna cut it, so yeah, Blue's decision to go to the end is the best. Let's just teammate by. Yes.
Power is still on them super softs that he's been on from the start. Oh no, from lap 9. So he's probably reaching like very high wear on them now. Ipovic with fastest lap.
Yep, 1:12.
And Vodka responds.
Yep. Well, that's quite normal. I'm getting used to that, so. Ah, and we have
Vodka very.
another viewer on a mixer. His name is Crimineel010. Good day, Crimineel. He also calls himself Mr. So let's see who is doing what. This Easy Dave can close in the gap to X-Power. So X-Power for now, with 4 laps to go, would be driver of the day.
Yep. If he can manage to hold this out for the last 5 laps.
So for tomorrow also,
It
will be difficult. So, biggest problems in this race, keeping your car in one piece and lap cars, I guess.
We said that Powell making it to the end would be a miracle, but I don't know if he...
Well, he doesn't have a bit of... Ooh, Blue takes a 3-second time penalty. Watching on Vodka trying to close 16 seconds of a gap is posing the fastest lap times. But even if he comes close to Easy Dave, he still has about 12 seconds of penalties going on. So no podium today for Team Vodka Shot, I guess.
Yep.
And that's been a while.
Oh,
Check.
Power has a stop go at a 3-second time penalty, so Dave is actually in second right now.
Yep. Then he's literally in second. I'm checking standings for the Bourbon division, and especially Vodka. Race 1, Australia, 18 points. Race 2, 25. Race 3, 25. Race 4, 25. And race 5, 25 points. So this will be the first race he's out of the points, or out of the podium. Let's say it like that.
Yep.
For this season. One of the other contestants who was going for a good position isn't here, which is Reese 360 HD.
Power looks like he's struggling on them tyres now.
We'll check on him. So virtually our third place finisher. Plus 13, yeah. So virtually he's now in second, but will be our third place finisher because of penalties, which Easy Days doesn't have. Working miracle on his tires, because he only did a check to be certain, but a one stopper, I guess. Yes.
Yep, and he pitted on lap 9.
So the only guys who did a one stop are Dasvel, X-Power, Easy Dave, WL Blue, and that was it, because the other one on the one stopper was D-Raver, but he retired due to a crash.
Dave is the only person. Dave is the only person without a penalty.
Yep, but Dasvel is far enough in front to keep his first.
I'm still like, Dave would have been a lot closer. He might have even had the chance of winning if he just stayed in front of them. Oh, I don't. He's now 33 seconds behind the lead. But like,
yeah,
if he would have stayed ahead of him, then he would have been near Dasvel now.
Probably would be near Dasvel, and also with the penalties of Dasvel.
Yep.
He could have won this thing.
Yep. That one decision cost him probably him winning the race. Dasvel's on his last lap now.
Yep, so we're gonna follow our leader until checked flag.
Ipovic is actually caught after that pit stop, after the collision with Blue. Ipovic has caught him back up again.
Yeah, I can see, it's only 0.3 of a second.
Yep.
So that's a good job from him. Vodka, another 3 seconds. Ooh, and then it's getting close to disqualification. And it's probably, if he picks up one more in this lap, it's done for him.
Dasvel just entering the last sector of his winning lap.
Yep, going for the last time to La Piscine, up to Tabac, and coming on towards the main straight, and victories in Monaco for Dasvel. Switching to X-Power in second place.
This is an absolute miracle. 30 laps on the Super Softs.
Well, he isn't there yet,
more.
so
Yep.
Still taking
He has a
risks.
couple more corners. But
So,
he's actually going to finish third because of penalties.
Yep. So, crossing the line in second place will be X-Power and driver of the day. Switching to Easy
And
Dave.
Dave is about to take the second. Oh, no.
No, he doesn't. So it's X-Power in second, Easy Dave in third. Waiting for team Vodka Shot, while Mitzi, Ipovic, Blue and Neptune are already
Dave.
finished.
Yep. Get penalties. But
I didn't either.
He's got 2. He got 2.
He got 2. Okay, so well, that explains for him why he's in third.
Yep.
And
well driven by Power then. Easily
yeah.
drive of the day.
Yeah, easily. Great moves, great strategy.
Yep. And Dave cost himself 10 points there for that decision.
So here we have on the podium Dasvel for Team Renault Sport, followed by X-Power in the Mercedes, and third in the Toro Rosso, Easy Dave, with the first time this year no Team Vodka Shot on the podium. So we're getting the official results quite quick, and we're gonna take them through, and then afterwards this will be done. So first place Dasvel, second X-Power, third Easy Dave, followed by Vodka, Midzi, Ipovic, WL Blue, RB14 Seagull, Neptune Love 90, and in last it was D-Raver. I want to thank you all for watching, and Luke, thank you for co-commentating with me. It was a pleasure, and to all our viewers,
see you next week.
See you next week, Thursdays 7